What's good, everyone? My name is Merto64, and today we're going to be talking about why I don't necessarily like the Sonic community sometimes. Okay, there's a reason why the Sonic community is one of the worst communities out there. Basically, one of the most toxic communities out there. And I've made plenty of rants in the past that I'm going to be talking about to you guys. Like, this is the same community that was basically having a whole war based on Sonic's model. I'm sorry, but the whole war between, like, short quills and long quills, basically a whole war based on how long Sonic's quills should be, was retarded. It was one of the most retarded, toxic things I've ever seen. Like, imagine Nintendo making a whole new Mario game, and then instead of people worrying about the gameplay or anything like that, they worry about how big Mario's mustache is. You know how stupid that sounds? And one of the things that I just find unfair and like crazy is that people were just hating on Roger Craig Smith so bad, and it's not even his fault. Like, it's not his fault that he had bad writing. Like, you cannot blame the VA for having bad writing. He has no control over that. Like, and then people wanna like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Jason Griffith. Like, when I say this, I do not hate Jason Griffith. I think he's like cool. He's a cool VA. He's not the best, but people just constantly sucking his dick and crap, and then just white knighting him, and then just people wanting him to be like the VA for Shadow in Sonic Movie 3, but then get completely butthurt when they find out that Keanu Reeves is voicing Shadow in Sonic Movie 3 and not Jason Griffith, which I have no problem with Keanu Reeves being Shadow in Sonic Movie 3. I'm actually kind of hyped for that. But then you got people being terrible on Twitter, talking mad shit, and then saying that, oh, it should have been Jason Griffith, oh, it should have been Jason Griffith, when not only are y'all being disrespectful to Keanu Reeves, y'all kind of being disrespectful to Jason Griffith and his wishes, because Mans doesn't want to return as being the VA for Sonic and Shadow because he wants to be in his kids' lives. Guy is a father now, and he wants to be in their lives and basically raise them and take care of them. It's kind of irritating how the community acted when it came to that, because despite all of that, he still does fan meet and greets at conventions, and then not only that, he still does fan projects like Sonic and Tails are. Like, clearly we don't deserve that. Like, obviously, from the way how the community acted, we don't really deserve shit, to be honest. The funny thing about this is that in the Sonic movie, Sonic literally has said that Keanu Reeves is a national treasure. But here comes the Sonic community disrespecting him when he's announced as being the VA for Shadow instead of Jason Griffith. Like, it's crazy. It's so funny, like, what the hell? And then not only that, but like, this community is also notorious for like basically bitching and complaining and whining about the most smallest things imaginable. Like, I'm gonna take you guys back in time real quick. Get it? Back in time. Back in time from Sonic R. Take me. Take me back in time. Oh my god. So y'all know when Amy first came out as playable for Sonic Origins Plus? Yeah, I'm bringing that situation up. I just want to say that if you think that Amy was going to come into Sonic Origins with advanced physics and like advanced gameplay, then you were setting yourself up for failure. Like, I'm sorry, like, that's so dumb. That's retarded. That is stupid if you actually thought that. Because Sonic Origins is a classic Sonic game. It was the classic Sonic games, not the Advanced series, the classic games. And then people kind of were making Amy's super form a big deal too, when to be honest, it's not that much of a deal. It was not that big of a deal. It shouldn't have been made that much of a big of a deal. But do I have to talk about the Sonic Frontiers versus Genshin Impact thing for the Game Awards? Which was really dumb, by the way. Like, I stopped taking the Game Awards seriously because of, like, it was just rigged back then when it came to, like, what, 2019, I think, when Last of Us 2 won an award, but I could have sworn everybody hated that game due to the story, which, honestly, I'm not gonna talk about that crap because this video isn't about Last of Us. Not to mention that, what, 2022, like, not trying to shit on God of War Ragnarok, because I played it and I didn't finish it, but so far it's a good game. But I don't think it should have won 6 awards. Like, am I the only one that thinks that? Like, it just feels weird to me that the game that came a day after Sonic Frontiers got nominated for so many awards in the Game Awards, and then left the awards ceremony with 6 awards? Am I the only one that thinks that's weird? Not to mention that Jeff Keighley really has to get better security when he has these, like, gaming events, when he has these, like, Game Awards or, like, Gamescom, I think that's what his other, or was it Summer Games Fest? Whatever, like, all I know is dude really needs to get better security when he has events, because what? It was like 2 events where 2 people snuck up on stage. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how that happened twice, but like, I swear, dude just really needs to get better security, or it's just gonna be that one day the wrong motherfucker just shows up on stage, and then all of a sudden everyone's in danger. But yeah, moving on from that, Sonic Frontiers versus Genshin Impact, that whole situation was terrible through, like, both sides, basically. Genshin Impact community was being very toxic during that time, and Sonic community was not doing better either. It's funny though, because it's just like, most of the toxicity is very vocal on Twitter, which should be no surprise, because Twitter is basically one of the most toxic apps on the planet, like one of the most toxic social media platforms known to man. Another one of the things that I find toxic about the Sonic community is, well, LGBTQ related. I don't even want to go full detail on that, but if you guys would check the Pride Month Sega charity event thing that they did, like, it's not even just Twitter this time, it was on Instagram as well, to where people were just being mad fucking toxic. And then it's just like, if you're one of those people that would basically go and say that, oh, Sonic would hate you, da 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 da, this and that, you need help. Seriously, you need help. Constantly spamming like, oh, Sonic hates oppression, oh, Sonic would hate you, da 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 da. If you're saying a fictional character would hate somebody, you kinda need help. And then trying to basically say that, like, oh, you don't belong in this community, da 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 da, like, goodbye. Like, who are you to basically say who doesn't belong into the community or not? There's a whole lot more on this topic that I can say, and there's like a lot that I can fully go into detail about, but it's just like, I don't really want to. Only reason why I'm bringing it up is because it's just for me to tell you guys more reasons on why I can't necessarily fuck with the Sonic community sometimes, and why I think that the community is just very toxic. Don't get me wrong, not everyone in the Sonic community is really toxic, and to be honest, when it comes to comparing the Sonic community from online and then in real life, like in person, is basically comparing night and day, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I think that's all I got to say. say. I want to thank every single one of you guys for watching this video and hearing me out on why I don't necessarily like the Sonic community, why I think the Sonic community is very toxic. If you guys agree with me, please tell me down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you be notified when I do another video, live stream, community post, whatever the jazz. Please take care of yourselves and have a damn good one. Peace!